Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So today, there's no downloads. Let's just shake up the cards and see what wants to come out. So we're gonna use Steampunk Tarot and fortune reading cards. All right, Spirit. Okay, so I'm hearing 3. That one. Okay, so I already can see a coincidence, and it is, okay, so I pulled 3 cards. So we got Chariot, we got Luck, and then we got Dragonfly. And then the Dragonfly I see is on the back of the Steampunk cards. So something to do with Dragonfly. Let's read that one first. Am I even holding it up right? It says, have confidence during this time of great joy. Renewal and connection to spirit. All I keep hearing is transformative. It's transformative. And then these 2 are very green. And then we got the wheel. So let's shake up more cards and see what wants to come out. Whoop, musical. I hear 3 again. What do we got here? 1, 2. And that one. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, so we all got all major arcana. But we got the Hanged Man, we got the Emperor in reverse, and then we got the Empress. Okay, I was like, why is this Emperor in reverse? It doesn't make sense. But then it went back to the transformative, the Dragonfly energy. So what am I picking up? This Hangman is saying like, there's a need to change perspective on something. What is that? It's the Emperor in reverse energy. Why? Because what should it be? It should be transformed into the Empress energy. So this reading, what I'm picking up on, is a feminine energy who is very much in their masculine energy. And it's interesting. So the Hanged Man came with luck. So it says, you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Right? You could be strong and optimistic. So you need whatever I got from this one, this Emperor in reverse. You can be strong without having to be controlling, mean, or bitchy, is what I get. And so the Emperor, what do you want to share? Yeah, this Emperor, he's so much into controlling things and not really having fun. And, you know, it's just like, I make stuff happen. And so with this Dragonfly, it says, have confidence during this great time of joy. So what's missing is, I see like this. It almost looks like a heart, but upon closer inspection, it's Phoenix. It's like this person like goes out and gets burned all the time, like has to come back and has to come back and has to come back and has to come back. And Spirit is like, hey, guess what? You don't actually have to go out there and like force change to happen. It's supposed to be enjoyed. It should be, as we look here, you are right to be strong and optimistic. And then this one says, have confidence. This one says, charge ahead with confidence. There's something to do with optimistic and being confident. And I think when you're truly confident and optimistic about the things to come, that's when you're in this relaxed, open state. And in order to get into that, you have to be more into the feminine energy of receiving. Masculine energy is like giving, it's like doing, it's action, right? It's yin yang, it's the yang, the yang. And the feminine is the yin. And that's that receiving, the slowing down, the, right? Whereas this one is like battled. It's a heart, kind of like, I see the red as a heart, because only in like here, there's a little bit of red here. You see that as like heart and emotions. But this one looks like a heart, but it's really a shield that you have to battle. And then this one, when you actually look at it, it's roses and apples. And so I'm seeing like, oh, that's actually nice. The scent of like apples, and like it's more like sense and delight and like using your senses to enjoy things more. So am I missing anything major at this point? Something to do with the green. The green is the heart. You can't enjoy things if you're not living in the heart. And the heart wants to use all of the senses. It wants to enjoy and indulge a bit more. What about the Hanged Man? I keep seeing it. Okay, so this is the way it should be. That's in the upright. But I keep seeing it with the face this way. And it's like something got mixed up, or I'm almost seeing like whenever they have like time change, right, in the spring and the fall, and they change all the clocks and it messes you up, and it's like, what is up and what is down? Like, why is it dark at this time? Like, I don't know. It's just so confusing at those times for the first few weeks to get your body adjusted. So I see this almost as like the body clock and the adjustment period. But somewhere along it, with this luck, right, being optimistic about the opportunities ahead. I don't feel like someone was optimistic. They didn't believe that things were going to happen. And so that's when they went ahead and did the time change to themselves. It's like they stood into the masculine energy, because the reversed Emperor falls right by the Chariot. It's like they chose, they're like, you know what? I can't rely on anything. I'm going to make change happen myself. I'm going to step into my masculine energy, because we all have it within us. But for the feminine energy that I'm picking up, it's like I'm hearing you've been in that role long enough. It's not your role to like, I'm almost seeing a mask. It's like, yeah, you can play that part for a little bit, because there are times when like you need to be a leader and be confident and stand up for yourself. But I feel like this person has gone into that so much that now there's like a mask on them. And that's hard, because with the mask on, you don't see the truth behind things again. It's upside down. And I kept hearing that something was going to be coming to light. What's coming to light? Sun, everything. It says, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. I want to say ginormous, not enormous, ginormous. But yeah, what's coming to light? Everything's growing. So, Spirit, is there anything that I'm like I feel like I'm missing something in this. There's so much green within it. And there was luck. Someone didn't believe that they were lucky. They didn't have trust in the universe. And so I see them. It's almost like going within and like, you know, like when you do like laundry and you like turn something inside out. It's almost like that's what I see someone did with their energy. It's like they went within, pulled something out of them, and now it's like this cloaked something. And so that's where that mask is. It's almost like, I don't know, I almost see it as like a costume at Halloween, and everyone like dresses up for Halloween, but you know that that's not like who you are every day. But in this energy, I almost get that this feminine put on this masculine role, and like really put on that jacket or that hat or whatever, and has been kind of stuck in that energy now. And so the more and more that they did it, I see like flowers wilting and things. It was in reverse. This one became way too controlling and to the point of being mean. Whereas the Emperor in the upright is a leader and those kind of things. So I see that by staying there too long, it's almost like Queen of Swords energy. Especially with this Chariot, it says charge ahead. Like you gotta keep going. Don't stay there. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. There's that word again. Your focus needs focus. So what needs to be focused? Well, who are you? Like what is the real energy cloak that you put on you? Because in this energy, I'm getting that it's almost, okay, what am I seeing? Okay, so I'm definitely picking up on feminine energy, but in the story they showed me, it was almost like I saw lots of masculines disregard this feminine energy or disrespect them or something. And so they stood up into their masculine energy and what about it? I almost kind of get like they got a thrill from it. Yeah, a star in reverse. It says, hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. That's like when the hard times started. 11/11, right when I saw that. Might be different because when I cut things, but at least the beginning. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's almost like someone felt very empowered in that moment. Like, I stood up for myself and I don't need these people. But in doing so, it almost like it was that inside out reverse switch. Uno reverse switch flip. And the longer you stay there, I don't see it as confident because people who go and try to force things on people, those who bully people, bullies are the most insecure people I have ever met. I used to, yeah, especially being like an intuitive reader, like, yeah, they're not confident. I've never met a confident bully, and never ever. And so that's what I pick up on this. I feel like someone really stepped into the masculine energy, and the longer and longer they stayed there, the more and more they kind of turned into a biznitch energy. And I don't think that this person, I keep seeing spirit and they're like, that's not who you are. Like, you're not this harsh person. I did pick one more deck, but I didn't feel called to use it, but I'm seeing now how it plays into the reading. So we got Talking to Heaven. I pulled it initially to be part of this, but yeah, again, I didn't see it. But as I said, Spirit was like, you were never meant to, that this isn't you. So I just want to get advice. So Talking to Heaven, these cards would kind of be a little bit more directed to past or loved ones or ancestors, those kind of things. And so they knew you. They knew you when you were younger and who you were. So we got, my mind is free. That falls with all three of these. Okay, I want to pull one more. The Empress's mind is free. The Emperor's mind is not. And let me explain. Then we got this, and it is, we will be together again. And I feel called to do one more. We have been together in dreams. Okay. So there's these cards here. And the main thing that kind of stands out, or that's similar, is how they have the sky background in each one. And this one, my mind is free. So the Empress, she's all about heart, right? She's all about that pleasures and sensuality and receiving and those kind of things. So when you're in the heart, your mind is free. So this Emperor, he's in the negative something. And it's like, I feel like, yeah, it's a loop, it's a something. And so in order to break from that, you need to step into the Empress role. Because when I look at the Empress, does he have a hat on? No, he doesn't. He has nothing on his head. but you look at here, it's like a little stamp and there's a crown there. And so that's what I see. My mind is free. The crown chakra is where spirit comes in, right? It's kind of like above us. Okay, wait, here's my head. It's probably about right there. And it's like how we pull spirit, intuition, energy, things through us. And so that's what the feminine energy does. Whereas the masculine, he's all about using the mind. He should be from the heart as well. A very balanced person would use both. But I see the energy more as in like, what should I plan? What should I do? You know? So in order to get into that, my mind is free. Hanged Man is saying, look at things a little bit differently. This, I don't know why, but it keeps giving me ship. I feel like this guy's on a ship. And this ship just keeps sailing and sailing. I'm almost getting like Christopher Columbus vibes from this one. And it's like, well, what's next? What's next? I'm gonna, right? And then, I don't know. I see it almost like the ship going so far out, away from land, that it's like so out into the water. And this one says, we'll be together again. I feel like that's the mind and the heart coming back together again. But what did I see? We've been together in dreams. I want to pull on this because none of this makes sense for that. It has to do with this. It has to do with Chariot. I don't know what it is yet. Just let me look. It's the purple. It's the crown. It's the lavender and being calm. It's the senses. Smell. Smell has to do with safety and survival. And there is a need to move forward. What do I see in this movement? Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Okay, so there's like pink and green in this, and I did a reading maybe like a month ago that was all about pink and purple and green. I feel like those are, you know, I always hate when you watch a reading and the reader will be like, yeah, so for the, and I was like, I don't know what reading you're talking about. And now here I am, and I don't even know what I'm talking about, but maybe I'll link it because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing something to do with the pink and the green. And then I saw with Chariot, meeting on the astral plane. But what do I mostly see? We meet together. Okay, so this feminine energy is very much in masculine energy, right? And when I look at this Chariot, this one almost looked like they were biting them. And this one's like, like, knock it off kind of energy. And so I don't know, I keep getting that this feminine energy dealt with an emperor in reverse, right? A bully. And in doing so, they stepped into the masculine energy because they needed that. They weren't getting that. They weren't being provided with that safe masculine energy that they needed. So within them, they like conjured it. And so, I don't know, they didn't conjure it. It just is. That's just how they are. You got masculine and feminine in you. And so within that, and that was like a very powerful moment. And in that's when this one was like, that's like, whoa. Like I didn't think you would stand up to me, like that kind of thing. And so sort of like confidence comes, right? Be strong, have confidence, have confidence. So that masculine energy was when you took back your confidence. But there was a need to kind of like let go of that as well and bring back in the feminine energy too, of receiving and being happy and love and kind, right? Both of them. So I see that masculine energy. I see that it was a masculine energy that triggered this feminine to be in the masculine energy. And it's like, well, if I can't rely on you, I'm going to rely on myself. And then now I see this person being in it too long to the point where it almost, like, again, it's just a bitchy energy or a controlling energy or something. And if you're doing that to, it was a protective mechanism I'm seeing, but I'm seeing within the self how mean you are. Because I almost see like parts where it's like, I just want to enjoy. And then the part within is like, no, we need to do this structure and this routine. So we're bringing it back to routine. Your routine needs routine, or your focus needs focus. That was it. So I almost see someone being in that emperor role, making all these plans, be like, this is how we do things. But, and so you do it, you do your chores, you do your job, you do your responsibility, whatever it is. I feel like responsibility has been the word that's coming up these last couple of readings. And yeah, there's no joy in it. And so there's a need to bring back in that Empress energy, that spark, that something. But I also feel, again, that it was a masculine energy that triggered all this. And it's almost like you didn't get that closure or that apology or that something from them. And so with this, we have been together in dreams and we will be together again. I don't feel like that's the bully coming back. I don't see that at all. What will be together again is you feeling whole and confident and happy within yourself. But we've been together in dreams. I'm getting is like you and this other soul meet on the astral plane at nighttime. And that's kind of like where you get that healing or that apology. So if you're looking for something in the 3D, like, I don't know, it's soul work. It's different. We're dense and the other one's like twinkly, you know? So that's where I see this transformation coming. Have you been feeling weird lately? That's what I'm kind of getting with this, especially with the Chariot, like starting to move. They're almost like, hey, we're tired of you being this controlling person. Like, we're gonna like move forward now. We need to get into this. And so I almost feel like at night, you've just been doing so much soul work, so much releasing, but you don't know it because you think you're just sleeping and that's all. But you're doing so much. When you sleep, that is the time to do major healing, right? When your body is relaxed, that's when all the systems can do what they need to do. But I'm seeing it more so, we're talking soul healing. So you, this other person, go into this other place, hashing it out, dealing with whatever it is, and then you go back and so what I mean, do you feel weird lately? Because it's like you've been processing all this heavy stuff, and this heavy stuff is just like, I almost seem like a cup of water, but like evaporating, right? And so it's just like all this stuff evaporating off of you, all these like weight of the world on your shoulder just evaporating is what I see. And with that comes the dragonfly energy. You wake up, you're lighter. You're like, I feel weird in my body. I feel emotional. I feel something. You know what I mean? And so it's saying you're going through this huge transformation that is so slow and so subtle, but it's huge. So have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. The we will be together again. I get it, that's your heart and your mind with your masculine and feminine energy within you. And then this will be together again is you and your connection to your higher self. Hearing things so clear. I want to pull one more and then we'll just end it. Because that's pretty much the gist of it is like, I have quite a, I looked at like my analytics and things like that, and I have a huge number of guys who watch this. And you know what? It impresses me so much to know that like so many guys are like waking up to healing, to, I don't know. It's just, yeah, the numbers are huge. I was so blown away. It's almost 50-50, guys and girls. And every single time, like I've been into all this stuff like almost all my life. Every time I went to somewhere, it was like maybe like, let's say out of a group of 10, there was only like 2 guys of the group. And so I'm just seeing guys wake up more and more and more. So I was like, what about the masculine energy within this? Because we have lots of guys who watch this channel. And let's say in that masculine energy, you were the bully. right? Maybe that, I don't know. Let's focus on that. Because I see this feminine energy step into their masculine energy. And as we said, we just talked about for 20 minutes about that. But I want to talk about the masculine energy. How would this apply to that? They're telling me I need to grab flowers. And there's flowers on this Empress card. And in this, we have been together in dreams. That's where the lavender field is. So Spirit, what do I need to know? What do the masculine energies need to know on how this story can resonate with them and look forward to? I guess theirs is tapping more into the... It's almost interesting. It's like they showed me masculine energies tapping into the feminine energy, and the feminine energies learning to tap into the feminine energy, because Spirit says right now everybody wants to be masculine, and I don't know why. Okay. Everybody's trying to be controlling and dominating, and it's like there just needs to be more heart. And so I keep seeing like the masculine energy not give up their emperor energy, but bring a little bit more heart into things that they do. I'm seeing a masculine who was that bully, and like they're going through huge growth and change. So do they need to go back to that feminine energy? No, it's just knowing that maybe if you did wrong someone, or you started this and someone stood up to you, it's time to free your mind from it. Because I get like this happened in the past so long ago. Like this feminine energy has been in this masculine energy for way too long. And so anyways, what I see with this masculine energy is that really messed up my mind. I had the flow. Okay, the feminine was in it too long. I don't see the masculine energy like going back to that feminine one, but there's a need to do the healing and the growing on your own. And again, I keep seeing these two souls meet up in the 5D and like have their apologies or whatnot. So for this masculine energy, the two that came out was be positive and smile. Your thoughts can shape your experience. Be sure to focus on the positive. Simply smile and notice the profound and healing difference it makes. You know what I get? It's almost like a misunderstanding. Within this, I see it as like the merry-go-round, right? They're all going in a circle and they're all going at different things. And it almost looks like he's going to bite her, but it was a total accident, or it was like an illusion or something. Like I almost feel like he stepped on her foot and she got hurt somehow. And it was such an accident. And what I'm getting, and so I see like this feminine energy, like stepping into this emperor energy, never leaving that emperor energy. And then so this one, they're saying like forgive yourself for whatever you did to hurt this one, right? It says be positive. Maybe they might not understand your perspective or what you were doing for them, but in this dream state, see, it says we'll be together again. I don't see that as like, I don't want to give people like false hope and be like, no, everything, like they're coming around. I don't see that in this reading, but it says we've been together in dreams, and this lake reminds me of like dreams. It's like you go to these places and you heal and you forgive and you free your mind, and from that it helps you to be optimistic and smile more, because you've had a change in perspective with this Hanged Man, that you're allowed to balance whatever it is, the masculine or the Empress. You have both of these energies within you, and you can tap into whatever one you need at that moment. But Spirit's saying we don't want everyone to be stuck in masculine energy. It's not the purpose. We need heart. We need more feminine, loving, nurturing energy, because there are so many cold, hard people out there, like trying to control others. And some people just need that kind compassion, understanding. Both the masculine and the feminine need that. So I see change coming. I see the Chariot moving forward and gaining confidence. And with that, luck and new opportunities. Because you know what that new luck and that opportunity is? It's a total transformation of growth. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. So with that, I think we'll leave it there. And I hope you have a good day. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.